Welcome to another video. Today, very practical, I want to give you a few tips on how to align your life, really. And let's really get started. Actually, how this came about is I was thinking, what if I only had 3 things I could tell you, 3 main points I can make to help you? What would I say? And that got me thinking, and here's the result of that thinking. When most people are not aligned in their life, they often are in cycles. They keep doing the same thing, even though they are not fulfilled. Often they are trying to fix things by doing more, so they're going into overdrive. And this doesn't work. So, number 1 is stop. Stop. It's that simple. Just stop. You cannot fix your life. You cannot align your life by running around like a headless chicken. It's not going to work. Especially if you have a big urge of running around and fixing things, then even more stop. Because the reason why we go out of alignment is because we lose touch with ourselves. We lose touch with our inner wisdom. We lose touch with what we actually want and what wants to come through us. We lose touch because we lose ourselves in the world. And so going out and running around like a headless chicken trying to fix your life and making circumstances better is not going to work. That's why point number 1 is to stop. It is probably the most important point of the 3. Because stopping does not just mean stop doing, it also means to stop, not just like, yeah, I'm stopping, okay, I'm fine, I'm stopping. This is not stopping. It means to stop, to come to a stop within yourself. And it may take some time because you're so busy thinking. Number 2 is to feel. So you stop, you breathe, you feel. Alignment is not something that is done with the head. You can't think your way into alignment. Alignment is something that is felt. It's felt on the body. It's felt in your heart. So you have to feel. You have to feel. Now, that for some people can be uncomfortable because what am I going to feel? How am I going to feel? And you see how the body just the head comes in and tries to make a certain how to, but listen, you have been feeling your body before. It's not that you can't feel your body unless you have a certain illness or diagnosis or whatever, that faculty may be shut down for you at the moment. But if you're a normal functioning human being, you will be able to feel. It's not something that you learn. It's like, how do you walk? Or you walk by getting up and you walk. You have learned that. Your system is made to walk. Your system is made to feel. So stop and feel. Now at the beginning you may be like, well, what am I feeling for? And that's a good question. And it's something that you need to explore yourself. Well, what are you feeling now? You see, you need to find your own language and own landscape within yourself. You need to know what it means when you feel alignment. What does it feel when you feel out of alignment? I'm not going to give you the answer to that because it is something that's personal within you that you need to feel yourself. But it is crucial. It's absolutely crucial because when you feel it, it's clear. Number 3 is a very simple question. And there's 2 versions to that. Number 1, what would you hear when you would stop listening to your fears? what would you hear if you would stop listening to your fears? That question is coming up because so many people are listening to their fears and rationalizing themselves out of feeling and rationalizing themselves out of what comes up, an idea, for example, that comes up, an action that you could take. They don't listen to it because fear comes in, or it doesn't come up even because it's suppressed. Oh my God, no, that's too scary. And so it's unconscious. So what would you hear when you would stop listening to your fears? That's the first version. The second version would be, what would you do if you would stop listening to your fears? And they're the same thing. They just have a little different spin, and you can sit with both of them and feel your way into it and see what kind of comes up. So those are the three tips. And in general, questions are very powerful, but questions open up. Questions allow us to find new ways of being. Questions don't need immediate answers. I know we're taught we need to have an immediate answer. When you're asking this kind of question, you're not looking for an immediate answer, because an answer again would confine. Now, if there's an answer, fantastic, great, go do that. And maybe you can sit even more with that and ask the question again and feel more into that. Because there's different layers and levels that this can drop into. So it's more of a really allowing yourself to go into this question, because there's something that happens within us human beings that it activates something. Questions activate something. And often they are kind of open-ended questions, and you may not find the answer right away. But that is okay, because that is part of the process. So those are the three things. Stop. You gotta stop. You can't do the other two if you don't stop. You gotta stop. 2, feel. And number 3, ask questions with the 2 sample questions. Now, of course, I didn't include number 4 or 5 or whatever. We could expand on that. But I believe it's quite obvious that when you feel, when you know what's right for you, you're going to take action on it. I mean, that's kind of the obvious part. So I didn't include that because I believe you know that. If you're not going to take action on it, it's not going to change much, really. You're just going to be more conscious of how you're out of alignment and how it kind of sucks. So taking action, of course, is vital. Now, you don't need to force that action. You can do it in a gentle way, but a persistent way. But you got to take action. So, well, now I've talked about it, so now it's only 4. A bonus one, I guess. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then share it with your friends, colleagues, whatever. Like it if you subscribed, and press the bell button so you get notified. And thank you for your attention, and I wish you a wonderful day. Take care.